2 or 3 AVAs each week, then people might have a chance to have one of them at least.
Good idea.
What do you think?
Good idea.
Yeah.
I know in Ohio it's hard to get these obscure AVAs, and it's tough enough here.
I haven't really tried yet. I was going to do that today, and then I got distracted and forgot.
And David hasn't had a wine from the AVAs at Monterey.
Well, David's not trying to. That's
Well,
why.
you're setting the example.
David has a lot of wine. My wife gives me. My wife has, gives me a dirty look. Like you're buying more wine when you have all this wine. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
But they're not the right wines.
I know.
That's
they're
the
good
right
wines.
wine.
The right wine is the wine you're drinking at the time, unless it's
Yucky.
Oh, I thought the right wine was
Yucky.
when you can't find the wine.
I know, no worries. So I did order some wine that's coming maybe next week, but it's not from our group. It's not from our tastings. It's something else. There was a sale, and I decided to take advantage of it from Kermit Lynch.
Where's that?
I'm talking low because Susan.
No.
Kermit Lynch, it's in
We won't tell.
Yeah, do a little blackmail here.
Susan, give me a call after the meeting.
No, she'll watch it on Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't come this week. I have it delivered. I mean, last week I have it delivered to work because there's always someone there to sign for it that way. But maybe it'll come this week. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna open up the screen. If I remember how to do this, share.
Man,
She insists.
I know.
I gave her some already.
Are you seeing that?
No.
Well, we're also seeing
You see
your,
the-
okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing.
Can what?
Are you seeing too much? You're seeing
Saw
everything.
too much
huh?
before.
Seeing
I'm
two
seeing
screens,
Santa
actually.
Margarita Ranch AVA.
I'm
And
seeing
then we're
double.
seeing the
Yeah.
next
Do you see-
screen.
Okay, so because I haven't plugged into both the other monitor, and I'm showing a presentation, and I have my screen on. This is what happens. So when you're doing a presentation, it shows you the screen you're on plus the next one that's coming up. Is that what you're saying? You're saying
Yep.
this
Yes.
one over here?
Yes.
Okay. So that you're saying, yeah, so but that's not, I don't know if that's what the rest of the world is seeing or not. Maybe
We can handle it.
oh well, whatever. Okay, so good evening. This is virtual wine tasting in the era of post-coronavirus. It is January 13th, 2025. Tonight we are in the final AVA within the Paso Robles area. It's the Santa Margarita Ranch AVA. I am this host, David Mayer, the wino snob of Wine is Life. And our tasting panel tonight, not everyone's here, but many are here. And we're happy that those that are here are here. Thank you for being here, tasting panel.
Yes, well,
Probably the only one people
right.
could get.
No, it's the only one I think in the AVA.
So I'm gonna stop the share and we'll do the usual thing and go around the table. We'll start with Bill and Dorothy. You can just tell us what you're
We
drinking.
are Bill and Dorothy in Fairfield,
By now,
California.
after 5 years, we know where you're from. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Sorry, Bill.
So we have an Ancient Peaks Zinfandel. It's a 2021 14.8 on the alcohol. The estate vineyard is the southernmost vineyard in Paso. It's 14 miles from the ocean. It has 5 soil types in this thing: ancient seabed, rocky alluvium, shale, volcanic, and granite. So this wine is supposed to have round, juicy flavors of cherry, raspberry, and wild berry with notes of peppery spice. Opens with expressive aromas of plum, boysenberry, red currant, caramel, and toasted oak.
Oh,
And
that
it's,
sounds yummy.
yeah,
It is. It's actually good.
it's pretty good. It's
Yeah, I think it's
it
very
doesn't-
good.
doesn't quite match the Lodi area or the Sonoma area, but it's pretty drinkable.
I'm fine with a
Okay.
lighter flavored
Yep.
wine.
How about my cousins in Ohio?
Scott and Nan in Waynesburg, Ohio, and we just had several bottles open in the refrigerator. So I'm just drinking a Chardonnay. I'm not even sure where it's from. Somewhere out there. Josh.
I'm drinking a Liberty School cab.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Definitely
nice.
drinking Paso Robles, but the Robles. So that's it. Just drinking what was already open in the refrigerator.
That's what I'm drinking too. Well, I'm drinking mine that was open in my refrigerator, not what was open in your refrigerator.
Yeah.
How about you, Mo? I know you said you're non-compliant, but that's okay. What's on your menu?
Well, I'm drinking a wine from France. That's close to Paso Robles, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little
Um,
different.
It's
Yeah.
in the Northern Hemisphere.
It says it's a Merlot Bordeaux, pardon me, Merlot Bordeaux. And it's a 2020, 14.5% alcohol. And sorry.
It's just teasing her though.
And it's
I'll eat it later.
and I can't read the small print, so I think it sounded good, and so
Yeah.
it's toy.
Oh, and you like the label too, right?
Mhm.
Nice label.
Like
Mhm.
right.
Pretty, huh?
Yeah.
That helped me pick it too. I'm like, oh, seashell. Okay, come to me. So it's pretty dark too.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
My first sip.
Nice.
Sure.
Okay.
No, it was good.
It's good. And Karen, what's up?
Okay, I'm more south than Paso Robles. This is the wine I brought back from Mexico.
Oh.
So
way
it's
south.
it's a Chardonnay. I said, figured, well, I didn't buy this. That's south. So it's from the Valley of Guadalupe, Baja California, Mexico. It's Los Seto. It's 13%, so it's not real high for a Chardonnay. And then I got I looked at my bill just before I got on, looked at my bill to see how much I paid for it. Because I paid in pesos or whatever. It was at the grocery store, and that's what the tour guide said is the wines that actually this is the winery I was supposed to go to. But it was closed on Christmas Day. I looked at my bill. I got vanilla, olive oil, and that wine all for $16.
Wow.
Can't
So
beat it in Baja.
we're not talking high quality, but actually I had a sip of it already. It tastes pretty good. It basically it said has it's not real highly rated on vino.com. It's 3.6. It says a tasty Chardonnay with some pear and apple Christmas. Not very buttery, more on the fresh tart side. Very enjoyable. And actually, it's kind of like frothy.
It's an interesting description.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not you can't taste
Really,
the
let
Ulster.
us know how you feel tomorrow.
Yeah.
I
Well,
did
if
drink
it's frothy, it sounds like it might have some unfinished fermentation then.
oh, maybe. It's only a 23.
Yeah. Huh.
but it's not bad. So I don't know how much I paid for it, but it wasn't that much if I bought all those other things
Right.
with it
Yeah.
for $16.
How's the olive oil?
Olive oil is great. So is the vanilla. Yeah, the olive oil is
It's like a
great.
good deal.
Yeah. Well,
If
the
you
lady,
guys, I'm sorry, I'll apologize right now. Can you hear that banging in the background?
No,
oh,
Okay,
No.
good, good.
are
My
you sure it's
dog
not in?
has, my puppy has this chew toy, but it's like really, really hard plastic. And he thinks it's fun to drop it on the floor and make that loud noise and then go after it himself. And so that's what he's doing. And I thought if you guys can hear it, I might have to take it away from him because,
I think that's amazing that he entertains himself. That's great.
oh, he entertains himself quite well. He has pulled my draperies off my wall. And I mean, I have a list, this long that I could tell you that how entertaining he does for himself.
Cool. Bill, you probably recognize this label.
no.
I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Hold it
Never
close, I
seen
can't
that
see
before.
it.
That's a really pretty label.
Yeah.
Let me get my glasses.
Inglenook. Where's that from? Inglenook.
Inglenook. Oh, looks like it said nap on it.
Yeah, it might be from Napa Valley. So that's what I'm having right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with
so
Inglenook.
how's your tonsils? You ready to do some singing, Mo?
Well, if I can read it on my phone, I mean, I'm on my tiny phone.
Okay. Let's try it out. It's a tune you're familiar with. It's from the Beatles, from the song "Help," but instead of "Help," it's "Wine."
I don't see the words yet.
Can you see that?
We can't see
Yeah,
it.
see it
thank you,
either.
Karen, because I thought it was my phone. I thought, why am I
No,
not
I don't
seeing
see
it?
the words.
See?
There we go.
Barely. Ooh,
Right
ooh.
here.
There we go. Yep.
It's
It's even tiny letters on the computer.
I haven't gone anywhere.
You know what? Okay, let me try something then. Let me get rid of this on
Great.
here. So maybe it's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I see it now.
wait, why can't I do that?
Okay.
Not giving me the option, maybe because I'm in this screen. Let me get a screen and
Oh, I
go
saw
into
it. Now it's
this.
gone.
Oh,
Well, I just took it off because you guys said you
Oh.
couldn't see it.
I couldn't.
Well, it's too small.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's not working. Okay, never
Because
mind.
we're seeing the slide and the next slide. It's small. It's hard to read.
Right, so it's a lot smaller. I understand. Okay, I'm not up to singing either, so we'll just bypass this part of the of it. Oh, but we're gonna have this problem every week, because every week I'm gonna have the class after this.
Oh,
So
Oh,
never mind.
can you send it to her? Can you send it like as an attachment? So maybe on her phone she can enlarge it?
And what?
Well, let me try
I'm
this. Let me
just-
try this again. Let me try
Enlarge
stop
it,
this shit.
right?
You see all of us, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'll do. Unplug this. Let's see if this works. No, it's still why is it still showing that?
We're not seeing
Doesn't show
anything.
anything.
We're
Doesn't show
just seeing
anything.
that you started screen sharing.
it's making me dizzy.
Stuart's not the wine.
It didn't help, huh?
No.
That's the name of the song, Help.
That's the name of the song. Okay, so let's
Where'd it go? There.
You read it?
Okay.
Can you see it, Mo?
Yes.
Okay.
That's gonna be
I
hard to say.
need some. Oh God, somebody's flying. Go away, dogs. They're running around me in circles. Okay. Not just anybody's wine. You know, that's the part. This whole part for the help part doesn't make sense to me. Okay, when I was
Wait, you know-
thirstier, so much thirstier than today, I never needed anybody's wine in any way. But now these days are gone. I'm not so sure which bottle. And now I find I changed my mind and opened up the nozzle. Help me find someone I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate that cancer past. Help me get my wine back in my glass. Won't you please help my wine? Oh, so in just a blink. Huh. I'm messing this up.
Let's just pass it
My
by.
wine
That was a good.
transcendence seems to vanish when I drink. But every now and then I feel so insecure. I know, I know that I just need to drink like I never drank before. Help me find someone I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate wine that can surpass. Help me get my wine back in my glass. Won't you please get wine? Won't you please get wine? Get wine, get wine. Ooh. Sorry, I messed up part of it, but
Oh,
Oh,
no,
well,
It was
good
good.
it
job.
was still
great.
fun.
You came into
Great
this
job.
cold. So that was a good job, I think.
It was still fun, whether I kind of like skirted over a few.
Mo,
folks.
we're all impressed.
Yes.
We bow
Good
down
best.
to your singing ability.
Excuse me a minute, please. Take it outside or I'm going to spank you both. Now go on.
Hey, be nice to him.
So this will be our last night in Paso Robles.
Okay.
This is the greater Paso Robles region, and tonight we're talking about this little southern part of it right down here. It also looks like this. It also looks like this. So we're going to look at Paso Robles Santa Margarita Ranch, AVA. This is an old photograph of, you can tell by the horses and the cars that this is some time ago. This is downtown Margarita at the time. This
Huh?
must be small for you guys too, right?
Mhm.
It's a little
Okay.
small.
It's not
All right.
bad.
The Santa Margarita Ranch American viticultural area is quite possibly the most unique of all the 11 Paso Robles districts in that it is at the southern boundary of the over 600,000 acre area that is Paso Robles AVA, nestled up against the Santa Lucia mountain range. It stands alone, meaning that its boundaries do not border any of the other Paso Robles districts. The headwaters of the Salinas River, which helps to define the greater Paso Robles AVA, begin in the surrounding mountains and feed the river from the spillway of Santa Margarita Lake. As the river runs to its northern mouth on Monterey Bay, its origins trace the northeast boundary of the Santa Margarita AVA. Historically, this region has seen as a lush environment, perfect for farming a multitude of crops and perfect for grazing land. That, I guess you don't graze land, you graze cattle, right? Never mind. The naming of the Santa Margarita area originates from the original Mexican land grant in the mid 1800s, and after the unique mission that existed there, the Santa Margarita de Cortona Asistencia Assistencia or Assistant Mission serves as the most northern outpost of Mission San Luis Obispo de Toloso, which in the mission of the nearby town of San Luis Obispo. The outpost is sometimes referred to as San Luis Obispo County's third mission. A cement stone building was erected in the valley northeast of the Santa Lucia Range and dedicated to its patroness, Santa Margarita. The building still stands, and the current day owners of the property have built a large barn over the remaining structure to help preserve it. It is written that the original structures were used to house grain, served as a chapel, and had living quarters as well. At the time that the Asistencia was built, grapevines were planted on the ranch by the Franciscan friars, much like the rest of California during the establishment of the mission system. Farming and the raising of livestock was introduced, which signaled a major shift on how the native culture and their system of living off the land was changed into an agrarian society. In the years following, the Santa Margarita would become a Wells Fargo stagecoach stop, as well as the main train stop for the Southern Pacific Railroad. This southern extension of the Southern Pacific from Templeton was the impetus of a new planned community on a 640-acre town site adjacent to the railroad in 1889. Instrumental to its development was the landowner Patrick Murphy, who came to own the Santa Margarita Rancho following the United States annexation of Alta California. And here's a nice picture of part of Santa Margarita Ranch. Looks like a lot of other parts of California, doesn't it?
It does, very much.
Very much. Yeah, there's a lot
pretty.
of similarities. Brown Hills, live oak or valley oak, and vineyards. The first grapes were planted 200 years ago by the missionaries, and since that time, viticulture had not played a role in the region's agricultural development until Robert Mondavi Winery leased over 1,000 acres for vineyard development in the 2000s. Many years of planting and development issued after, as well as a change in ownership. The vineyard originally developed by Mondavi Winery is now over 850 acres with 16 varieties of wine grapes. The Santa Margarita Ranch viticultural area encompasses an area of approximately 18,300 acres. The Santa Margarita Ranch viticultural area is situated along a valley floor populated by many oak and sycamore trees. The watershed is characterized by Salinas River and its tributaries, including Santa Margarita Creek, Yerba Buena Creek, Trout Creek, Burrito Creek. I want to eat there. And they probably have fish tacos, right? No. And Rinconada Creek. Elevations in the Santa Margarita area range from 900 to 1,400 feet above sea level. The Salinas River, which borders the northern boundary, abruptly changes in course. Moving into the wider valley floor, it excavated earlier into a canyon it cut more recently through the soft Monterey Formation. A distinctive maritime and mountain valley climate exists in the Santa Margarita Ranch, which is different from the other viticultural areas within the greater Paso Robles AVA. Regions to the north, like the Templeton Gap and Paso Robles Willow Creek districts, have lower daytime highs and slightly higher nighttime lows due to the maritime influence of the Templeton Gap effect. The narrow valley of the Santa Margarita Ranch is surrounded by mountains on three sides, so the maritime influence is less, along with the accentuated orographic influences that bring more rainfall, approximately 29 inches in an average year. This also means higher daytime temps and lower nighttime low temperatures. This is a direct reflection of the topographic influence of and mountain valley breezes. Looking like this. Pause for a sip of wine.
Okay.
Good idea.
Everybody take a sip
Okay.
or a gulp.
Take two.
Take two. You take 2 sips. That's good. The Santa Margarita Ranch viticultural area is nestled up against the Santa Lucia Range and well reflects the marine sedimentary material that is all over the Paso Robles region. However, Santa Margarita also has granitic rock due to faulting and movement along the San Andreas Fault Zone over the last few million years, which accompanied the uplift of the Santa Lucia Range. The valley floor of the Santa Margarita area was originally formed by erosion from the Salinas River. The river, at some point in the last few million years, carved a channel through the soft Monterey Formation, shales along the Rinconada Fault as the San Andreas Fault Zone became more active. This created a broad alluvial fan and terrace deposits across the across the area. These terraces are largely at the 1,150 to 1,350 foot elevation. The viticultural landscape also sees deep, gravelly loam soils as well as shallower clay loam soils against the bedrock on hillsides. I need another sip. Sip.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. The soils of the Santa Margarita Ranch viticulture area also include a series of sandy loam to loam soils in the floodplains of the creeks, which are abundant within the valley. They also include gravelly loam soils on the terraces and clay loams on the high terraces and hillsides, as well as pockets of clay soils. You guys interested in the soils?
I'm listening to
Oh.
this and I'm thinking, we have a lot of clay here and we have a lot of sand here.
We have a lot
I
of
still
clay.
think our acreage back here would be perfect for a vineyard.
There you go.
Oh, yes, Scott. Start planting.
Pull out
We'll
that
have a
corn,
planting
Scott.
party there.
And our elevation is just over 1,000 feet. I mean, so our elevation's about the same.
There you go.
I think
Facing-
Zinfandel would do good there.
It's facing east.
Well, yeah, kind of.
It's
That's
facing-
okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go on to the next one. More California. Think about it.
I kept trying to get
You
him
could be
to
the
plant grapes.
first vineyard and winery in Waynesburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So this is the only winery in Santa Margarita Ranch.
The one and only
Well, Bill and Dorothy have that wine.
Mhm.
It's called the Ancient Peaks. Our estate, Margarita Vineyard, stands alone and apart as the southernmost vineyard in the Paso Robles region as the only vineyard in the Santa Margarita Ranch AVA. Our estate, Margarita Vineyard, is the only vineyard located in the Santa Margarita Ranch AVA of Paso Robles in California's Central Coast. The Santa Margarita Ranch AVA is distinguished by one of the coolest, longest growing seasons in the Paso Robles region. It also features a rare diversity of soil types. We went over those extensively, a testament to the tectonic friction that created the surrounding Santa Lucia mountain peaks. How's that scene now, Bill?
I think it's very nice. Of course, I've been drinking it nonstop, so.
That's not a bad thing if it's a nice one.
It's pretty good for a non-Sonoma Lodi Zin.
Good to know.
Okay.
Good to know.
And I don't think that it was super expensive.
It wasn't expensive, no. I think
Yep.
$28 or less.
Mhm.
I need to get on wine.com and see if any of these are available.
And I
Oh,
haven't been there either.
Yeah, so the wine I did order, it was from wine.com, but it was from southern France.
Great, David. We
Uh,
aren't there. We've been there. You're screwing everything up.
I just wanted to have the one. It sounded good. It was on sale and it also sounded good. So I go, okay. So that part of France is famous for their Mourvèdre, and so I got some Mourvèdre. I also got some rosé, and I didn't even know that they grew and made a Certico in southern France. So I got some of that too.
Vertigo, you can get that from Solano County.
Yeah.
They
You don't
grow
have to
a
go to
Certico
France
there?
Did
for
you know
that.
that?
No, I usually have to go to Greece for that.
No, Solano County
Uh,
has.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, you also
Tempranillo.
have you also have Camus there, so
Right, and it's Camus grapes, but they actually have given them to other wineries to make the wine. So I think Ten Brink and Tolinas,
They both
and
have
I
that.
think even maybe Sassoon Sunset has.
Yeah.
so next week we will enter into Santa Barbara County and talk about Santa Barbara County in general, and then we'll be digging down and uh, they use this term at church all the time. We're going to unpack the Santa Barbara County AVA and go deep into the different parts of that AVA region, and so that starts next week.
Hey,
Mhm.
might go there.
Road trip.
Go there.
Road trip.
Road trip.
that would be nice.
Oops. Okay. I'm gonna stop the share. There we go. Now, can you see everybody like
Yes.
normal now?
Yes.
Okay.
See everybody.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see everybody.
There we go.
Do you want to see everybody?
I do see everybody.
Yes.
Do
I
you
like
want to
seeing
see
everybody. Yes.
Good.
So Karen, how is the boyfriend thing going?
Ooh, yes.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Went for a walk yesterday.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
He's not gonna like it when you go to
And
Florida.
where does he live, Karen?
About 2 miles up the hill.
Oh, okay.
He's
Very
practically your
close.
neighbor.
Practically. He's got a gorgeous view from his house. Gorgeous. Saw downtown San Francisco stepping on the deck.
Wow.
So is he in the canyons?
He's
The
in
five.
Stowbray.
Ooh, I don't know
He's
what that
where?
is.
In Stowbray. It's actually nice.
Okay.
It's up the hill. It's going on Fairview towards Cal State, but
Oh.
higher than Cal
Yeah.
State, but higher than Cal State.
Yeah. Okay.
What did
Yeah.
There's
this
a
guy
few
do
nice.
for a living when he was working?
When he was working, he sold high-end autos.
Uh,
Nice person. Nice person.
What's his
good.
name?
It's
Ooh.
Don Sarver, Sarver.
You didn't have to
Yeah, he's
review.
just a nice guy. And yeah, actually, he called because my friend who hooked me up called me today. She goes, "Oh, how was the date?" I guess he called the office. He goes, "Not to that." He called the office for something. She works at the Fremont Bank financial blah blah blah. But anyway, so a very nice guy. We went. The thing was, he goes, "It's too cold to go walking." He goes, when it's too cold to go walking, I go shopping. So we went shopping and we shops at all my favorite stores.
Very good.
Ross, Marshalls, Costco, Costco. Yeah, all the favorite places. It was just, it was just,
Okay, we're-
yeah,
Right, good.
Just an everyday.
yeah. It was nice. I just wanted to talk and see how things are. It's not nothing. It was nice.
That's nice.
Mhm. Now, if I go riding with
yeah, they're
him on his
closing all.
Harley, I might go riding with him on his Harley, maybe.
Oh, wear a helmet, please.
Oh, do
It's a
it,
law.
That's,
It's a
that's
law.
bold. That's bold.
Not in
after-
Ohio.
but make sure you
After-
wear a warm jacket.
Yeah.
I had to buy
Socks.
warm clothes. I had to buy. Reason why I wanted to go shopping so much is I don't have anything warm here. I'm freezing in California, so I bought warm clothes because all my old warm clothes are too big.
Aw, that's
I
so
know. I
sad.
feel
That's
bad.
that's just really, I feel sorry for you, Karen.
I
You
was
gotta
feeling
go out
sorry.
and go shopping and get a different size. How nice.
So yeah, it was good, and it was nice, and it's kind of like, well, hopefully I may not go traveling with him on his Harley, but I'll go with him in his Porsche.
There you go.
There
But
you
we
go.
went shopping in the Subaru.
She's in
Yeah, I
California.
know, I was looking at Florida.
Yeah, Florida's kind of chilly right now too.
Yeah, but they're a little bit warmer than we are here. Not much.
It was 78 today in Parrish.
Was it?
Yeah.
Hey
It's
Scott,
60.
is that shirt from the Ohio State? Is it from the Ohio State?
Yeah, the Ohio State University.
Best
Yeah.
damn band in the land.
Ah, they were talking about that on the news the other day.
Yeah,
The
they're
Ohio-
playing
Not Ohio State, the Ohio State.
Oh,
the,
Yeah.
that's what it is, the Ohio State.
I think it's to differentiate it from Ohio University, which is in Athens.
Get
I
down.
think that's why they do that.
Yeah.
That's where I send all my money.
Yeah, I'm still fine.
I know my former Monroe, Cal State, University, National University, they all send me nice letters saying, please give us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
donations.
It's okay.
It's like, I donated.
I gave when I was there. You got enough for me.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I still owe like 15,000.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Adam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not for me, no.
Yeah. Laura's was pretty good. Hers was paid 100% from the Air Force.
Yeah.
Bachelor's and master's both.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know how much Adam has. I bet you he still has 60,000 at least from his
Oh,
master's.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go?
Ohio
Ohio
State.
the
Yeah.
Ohio State.
The Ohio State University.
He was there 7 years.
Yeah, his master's program was a 3-year program.
I bet he was hoping that paying off the student loans thing would go through.
Yeah, well, I was hoping I'd get some too. I'm an old lady, and but yeah, I got all the letters, but no payments. So,
Mm.
right. I mean, I didn't expect to, but
Oh, I have some news for you guys.
what's that?
I got my Suburban fixed and I got it back today.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't take a picture. How stupid, huh?
Yeah.
Take a
Yeah,
picture
you-
and post it.
got a new bumper, huh?
Got a new bumper. It's not exactly what I had before, because the one I had before had a rubber pad on top where to step up on. So this is just a purely chrome bumper.
Oh.
It's a rear bumper.
Yeah. But it's a lot better than having one sticking out this far at
Yeah.
90 degrees. And the guy that fixed it goes, you almost needed to have a red flag hanging off of that. And I go, I know, it made me
You're
nervous.
hanging that far, yeah.
So it all worked out.
Good. You didn't have any problems with the
I'm not
insurance?
clicking off. I'm crossing my fingers. Just in case they look, I noticed that the car
Yeah.
looked like a, yeah.
Well, we got Billy as his new car on Thursday. When he got his car totaled coming down Fairview, getting hit by 2 deers.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
gosh.
Were they driving on the wrong side of the road?
Nope,
Yeah.
he was no, I
Oh,
was in
the
the car.
deer.
I was in the car, and he doesn't drive crazy. He's one kid that doesn't drive crazy. We had just picked up his birthday cake. It was his birthday. We were coming down the hill. He swerved and then boom, two deers.
Wow.
Wow.
Totaled his car.
I see a lot of tenderloins.
So what'd you get?
He got a new Prius. He got a 2022 with 20,000 miles on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
50 some
Yeah.
miles, 55 miles, I think, in gas and 25 miles in plug.
We get that. Ours is a 22.
You got a
Right.
Prius?
Yeah, and a
Okay.
plug-in.
Okay, yeah, we got
Yeah, there you go.
it's a nice
We
car.
know that car.
You know
It's
that
been
car. It's a
very
nice
good.
car. I like it.
We bought it at the time. We were really thinking we were going to go totally electric, but because we bought it, a few years ago when it was
You got
new,
a brand new.
and the electric vehicles were
Short
So
supply.
expensive.
they were in short supply, and the dealer markup was like 10,000 on them.
Exactly.
So I'm like,
Exactly.
well,
Mhm.
crapo.
Yeah. Yeah,
And so,
no.
I mean, this is our third Prius.
Okay. Well,
so-
what got wrecked was his 2015 Prius.
Okay, we had a 2015 Prius
Yeah.
that we actually gave to our grandson with 150,000 miles on it. He's still
Oh,
driving
my.
it.
Billy got 15,000 for that 2015 Prius.
I believe it.
Well, I didn't
I
pay
understand.
attention to how much it was worth. We just gave it to our grandson.
That's the best prize ever. Yeah. So
That's nice. Nice gift.
Yeah.
yeah. So that was
But our first Prius was a whatever, and we got it had like 197,000 miles on it, and I just really, I don't know what happened. Something terrible happened. I don't know. It was not. It was like a valve thing or something, and I was very sad because I was sure that I was going to get 200,000 without a. The thing about the 2014 one that we gave to our grandson, we gave it to our grandson, and the just regular battery, that has 2 batteries. The regular battery failed, and he checked and said, "When did you last replace the battery?" And we never replaced the battery. It had the original battery in it for
I just replaced the battery on my Edge. It's 3 years old.
Yeah, no, and this was
Evidently,
obviously very old.
the newer cars, though, they use so much more electronics. And yeah, so yeah, I had to replace my battery. It's like, okay, whatever.
Oh, well, he got to learn how to replace a battery. His dad said he needed to. And our son-in-law has been, I mean, he's really up for replacing the big battery on the Prius. So
oh, really?
he's not afraid of, if the big battery goes for Liam, that he figures 2 of them will replace that.
Okay, good.
Open the trunk. It'll come right out. Just need 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, Megan
Yeah.
had a Toyota. Yeah, what did she have? And
Hybrid.
yeah, it was hybrid, and the battery was huge in that one. It took up all the trunk space basically.
Yeah. Yeah. No, so he's very pleased with his new. We
Oh, good.
we have matching cars. It's the pearlescent white one.
Yes, that's it.
We have
I mean,
matching car, or he has matching.
I wanted a more exciting color, but they were in short supply at the time, and
We were stuck with what was
And the
available.
local dealer called and said, we got one in unexpectedly. And Bill said, you want to go look at it? And I said, as long as it's not black, I'll look at it. I did not want a black car.
Yep. Too much to
Well, my
watch.
car's white, but you can't tell it right now. It's so dirty
No, it
from
is.
the
I mean, that's-
salt and snow.
It's like 3/4 of the cars out there are white.
Uh-huh.
A lot
We
of
went out to
gray.
Tracy and got it.
My truck's
good.
black, Dorothy.
Okay. Well, that's okay for a truck. I do
Yeah,
not want
the official color of the Suburban is black, but that doesn't look, it looks more gray.
It's more gray. That's sun faded.
It very much so. Well, parts of it are actually a nice rust color too.
Yeah.
Still runs
I,
though.
I
right?
was always, I was probably prejudiced. I grew up, my dad liked Buicks, and I had a black Buick. I mean, this, we're talking about back in the 50s, 60s. And he actually they used to call, in a small Iowa community, the local undertakers used to call him to drive his Buick as an extra car
In
in
the funeral
funeral
procession.
processions. So I may have had prejudices against
Yeah.
black cars.
Well, Dorothy, I worked for a Pontiac Buick dealer when I was in high school.
Aha, okay.
And he had a bunch of old cars. And he had I forget what year it was, late 40s, early 50s, but it was a huge Buick. Huge.
Yeah, they're big.
It had a straight 8-cylinder engine in it, and the hood looked like a mile long.
Yeah, straight 8.
Yeah, and I'd have to take these cars out and drive them every year. So no power steering, no
Oh,
power.
God.
Oh no. Long before power steering.
And power brakes, no power brakes. You push on the brake pedal. I was like, had both hands on the steering wheel, pushing with both feet.
I need to wrap this up, guys. Is that
Okay.
Okay.
we're having the first of the, so through circumstances beyond our control,
Okay.
Sue and I are now the leaders of this, of our Bible study.
Woo!
I can be a leader of a Bible study.
Well, congratulations.
That's crazy. So we have a reason why we're in this room is there's a program that our church is having us do. So we're watching a video and all this stuff. It's like I'm a little nervous about that. I don't mind talking in front of people, but it's it's not a subject matter that I'm really good at. I think.
You can wing it. You can
do
wing
that.
it.
You'll be
I
fine.
did,
You'll
did
be
the
fine.
wine. I could do that, but
Well, you just tell a story. Tell a story of Jesus making wine wine from water.
that only goes over so far. We're probably though the only small group Bible study that actually serves wine during our study. So
But you had the cool group.
we do. I go, but but unlike you guys, they only drink at the most one glass.
They're no fun.
Oh, he told words,
fun.
I think.
One glass. Okay. I know. At least
This year, maybe next year it'll be different.
Okay. Well, this is next year. So we'll
Oh.
see. This is the first one of this year. So we'll see. Anyways, I love getting together with you guys, and we'll so it's kind of, we'll probably have to cut short every week, just like we are tonight, because it starts.
You want to switch days? Is that what you're saying, or do you care, or whatever you want, David?
I don't know. Unfortunately, my basket is full. We got
Okay.
His social calendar is full.
It's not even social. That would be wonderful. It was a social calendar. We both volunteer at free dining on Tuesday and Thursday nights.
Oh.
We have a different Bible study on Wednesday night, and sometimes they actually expect me to come to work on Friday.
Oh,
So,
no.
I
Oh,
know.
no.
Yeah.
I didn't go
I thought
this,
my calendar was full.
I didn't go this Friday, but I went Saturday and I didn't have to do a lot, but I sold a lot, which is I sold like $4,000
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
they probably
Good
liked you.
work.
maybe. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, now they're going to call you every Saturday.
Maybe I'm scheduled to work every Friday and Saturday, but Fridays tend to be kind of light. I probably will get waived off Friday again, but it's not a guarantee. Would you guys do Fridays if I was available Fridays instead of doing?
Probably. That's
Let me look at
probably
my
fine with
calendar.
Probably
us.
work for us.
It's a possibility. I could just tell them I don't work Fridays.
Whatever you do, I'll make what I can, unless my social calendar gets more busy. I'm just kidding.
It probably will.
Well, it sounds like there's a possibility that's going to happen.
Well, he's retired.
Yeah.
He was looking for someone to go cruising with.
Oh, that'd be rough.
I raised my hand.
Pick me.
High five for that. Sounds great. All
I
right,
got
guys.
I got the cruise bug
Everybody next week.
I'll see you next week.
with Santa
Okay.
Claus.
Okay, see everybody.
Bye,
Be
everybody.
safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.